black. Won't stop to a back. Stories, memory lane. Mom survived. Turn my to red. And on against my chest. Running on my wall. It's my way.
What is up, all you motivators and inspirers? Welcome back to the Trigger series. When you're thinking about quitting your job and how much you hate it, when you're thinking about how much you dislike what you have to do every single day, when you just think about how much you dislike where you're going with your life, what is the one thing that you feel like you need to do? What is the one thing that you know 100% for sure if you were doing it, you would be happy, you would be content with your life? See, if it's not obvious by now, this week's topic is dreams. I want to talk to you about your dreams because I feel like so many of us die with amazing dreams inside of us. Like Les Brown talks about is when he's talking about when you're in your deathbed and your dreams come around you and they stare at you and say, we left ourselves up to you, we gave ourselves up to you and you did not give us to the world. So are you going to hold your dreams back or are you going to go after them? You see, especially in my generation, the teenage generation right now, I feel like all of us are drowned away from what we want out of life. You see, growing up, I was given this, not meaningfully, but the way I look at it now is I was given this teenage model. So I went to elementary school, middle school, high school, and I was supposed to graduate, go to college for a couple of years, probably become a doctor or a lawyer and live the rest of my life that way. And for practically my entire life, my 19 years of life, I thought that's how I was supposed to live my life. I was supposed to do that exactly. Be a doctor and then die just that way. And until I started Motivist, that's the way I looked at my life. And the day I started Motivist, I finally realized that is not all there is to life. You see, we are all born on this earth with a passion, with a dream, with goals that are in our heads because they're going to make us happy, because that's what we're meant to do in life. See, some of us are not meant to graduate college and go be a doctor. Some of us are not meant to be a lawyer. Some of us are not meant to have that 9-to-5 job like everybody says we have to have. And the sad part is everybody thinks this is where their life has to go, and I want to tell you it is not. There is so much more to life than just this job that everybody makes you feel like you need. You see, one of the biggest reasons why I believe people don't chase their dreams is because they're scared. Because they're scared they won't have enough money. They're scared they won't have enough drive to actually follow through with it. But I want to ask you something. Is being scared enough? Is being scared enough to make you die with regret? Is being scared enough to make you hate your life? Because I want to tell you, if you do not chase what you are thinking right now in your head, you're probably going to end up hating your life. And by the time you die, you're going to regret not going after what you want. The second reason why I believe so many people don't chase their dreams is just like Peter Voogd says, everybody lives on someday I'll. See, everybody lives on someday I'll, and they say someday I'll get up and chase my dreams. Someday I'll build that amazing business that I've been thinking of for so long. Someday I'll start that sport and go to the gym and work harder than ever and achieve and become a professional sports player. Well, guess what? Someday does not exist. Just like I told you guys in my start video, the best time to start is now, not someday I'll. Because someday I'll does not exist. You see, in life, you're faced with two different choices. You can either be good at what you love or what you hate. And most of us end up being good at what we hate because we want that job security. We want that thing that people has forced us to think that we have to have. But I will tell you again, there is a reason those dreams are in your head. That thing that you are thinking right now is what you were meant to chase after. That, it was put in your head. God put it in your head because he knew it's going to make you happy. That is your purpose in life. So if you want to go start that business, go start it. If you want to be a professional sports player, be a professional sports player. If you want to be an actor, go be an actor. And if you don't do it, there's a good chance you may not be happy with your life. You may not feel good about your life. And whether you chase your dreams or you get your 9-to-5 job and do something people force you into doing, guess what? No matter if you're chasing what you love or doing something you hate, you can fail. So if you can fail at anything, why not fail at what you love instead of what you hate? Because if you fail at what you love, you can get back up and start again. But if you fail at what you hate, you may quit and never start again. You may never go after what you truly love in life. And don't be afraid to have huge goals and huge dreams that seem impossible to accomplish. And set them huge, set them great, but you have to understand when you set these huge goals and dreams, that these huge goals and dreams consist of small, tiny steps that you have to achieve, that you have to go after. And then after a couple of small, tiny steps, you can make that huge leap. I was listening to Gary Vaynerchuk, known as Grant Cardone, and he was talking about how I worked my entire life to be an overnight success. Isn't that crazy? It's pretty much putting that small step stuff into a true meaning. You see, it takes so many small steps to become successful in life. So many people work so long in their life to be an overnight success. And it might take till the end of your life. I have this saying, I say if your one goal in life is to chop down this humongous tree and that tree resembles your goals and dreams. Every single day you're gonna wake up and chop at the tree. Some days you might not be able to chop at the tree because you're hurting and you're in pain and you just can't move. But another day you're going to get up and be ready and chop at the tree, and I guarantee you by the time you die, that giant tree is going to fall. So if you're chasing your dreams, don't be afraid to do it. Do not be afraid to fail. There's going to be days where you don't feel like doing anything, but the next day, you got to get up and chase your dreams, chase your goals, because you're going to fail, but you got to pick yourself back up. And if you do it, at least at the longest, by the time you die, you will have it. And if you don't have it, you're still gonna feel fulfilled because you spent your entire life chasing what you wanted. You didn't spend your life in a job that you hate. You didn't spend your life in a career that you hate. You didn't spend your life with a person that you hate. You spent it with everything that you love, and you had a fulfilled life, and you will not regret living. That is the worst thing. Regret, you cannot get rid of. Regret is gonna haunt you for the rest of your life. So if you want something, you have to chase it right now. Right now. Right now. You see, when I started motivist, I had no idea where I was gonna go, but I did have a couple goals that I really wanted to achieve, and I knew I wanted to achieve it. One of them. When I started motivist, I didn't have much material to give, so I listened to a lot of these this channel called Mulligan Brothers. They feature a lot of like Les Brown, Tony Robbins, and a bunch of their speeches into their videos, and I listened to them every single day to get some content. Well, the other day, I was talking to them, and they're actually going to have one of my videos in their videos. And that is so inspiring to me, because that was one of the big goals that I set for myself, is to actually hear myself in those videos one day, and it is happening. Another goal is to be approached by somebody else without having to go to them to speak somewhere. Just the other day, last Tuesday, I spoke in front of a youth group, Shining Light, and they asked me to come. I didn't have to go to them. I love going to people to ask to speak, but being asked to come without even having to do anything is just so incredible. That says that I'm doing something, like I'm really doing what I want to do with my life. I'm chasing my dreams, and every single day that I woke up, I might not feel like doing something that day, but I can still be happy because I'm chasing my dreams and goals. I'm fulfilling my life's purpose. I was just listening to Fit right before I went into Best Buy, and they were talking about a lot of people want to know the meaning of life. But I believe, the person said, I believe that life is asking you for the meaning of life, because it's up to you to decide where you go with your life. So by the time you die, you will figure out what the meaning of life is. And I truly do think the meaning of life is you chasing your purpose. Because if you chase your purpose, your dreams, and your goals, you're gonna die being happy. So right now, I want you to close your eyes, and I want you to imagine doing what you're thinking right now. Chasing your dreams, chasing your goals, and smiling, being happy, being with the person you know you want to be with, being in the environment you want to be in, and excited and happy to be there. Now open your eyes. I want you to take that dream and go and write it in the comment section and submit it into your life right now and say, I don't care what I'm doing right now. For the rest of my life, I'm gonna chase what I want. because I'm dedicated to being happy. I'm dedicated to giving my life purpose, energy, and life. Because I'm gonna stay happy, I'm gonna stay positive, I'm gonna stay strong, and I'm gonna live the rest of my life like the best of my life, and I'm gonna do it like I wanna do it. Let's get it done together and make it happen.